Hi everyone, I welcome you to the 2020-2021 ZASAM student orientation and to present the National High School for the Arts and Professions, ENSAM. My name is Samuel Samutumwa Junior. I'm a third year student of Mechanical Engineering and Automated Systems at the University City Muhammad bin Abdullah National School of Applied Sciences of Fez. In this presentation, I'm going to talk about ENSAM, so let's get started. So what is ENSAM? ENSAM, like ENSA, is a school of engineering. It trains engineers under the French system. What I mean by French system is that the medium of instruction at school is French, and also the evaluation of students' performance is based on a French standard. So we only have two schools of ENSA in Morocco, and they offer different engineering programs. So what are these schools? So we have got ENSA Casablanca, which is in Casablanca, and also have ENSAM Meknes, which is in Meknes. So ENSAM Casablanca and ENSAM Meknes, these are the only two ENSAMs we have in the Kingdom of Morocco. So now let's talk about the ENSAM system. So like ENSAM trains engineers in a period of 5 years. The 5 years are divided into 10 semesters, meaning each academic year has got 2 semesters, and the first 4 semesters are called Preparatory Class, where you do general engineering, and the last 6 are called Engineering Cycle. And in this engineering cycle, you'll be specializing. And at the end of the 5 years, successful students are awarded with a state engineer's degree. So just like at ENSA, at ENSA we also get a state engineer's degree, and it has an equivalence of a master's degree level 9 in the English system. So that's about the system. And now let's talk about the preparatory class. So in this preparatory class, you'll be basically general engineering. You'll be doing general engineering, and the general engineering at ENSAM is defined by mathematics. So you'll be doing mathematics, which is divided into 2 parts as well: mathematical analysis and algebra. Then you do physics. Physics has got different components as well. There's electricity, there's thermodynamics, there's magnetostatics, etc., electrostatics, and other components of physics. And you also tend to do material science. In material science, you have mechanics of materials, resistance of materials, properties and choice of materials, etc. And you also be doing engineering softwares. These are typical engineering softwares like computer-aided drawing. You'll be doing with AutoCAD, CATIA, SolidWorks, and other engineering softwares like MATLAB, LabVIEW, etc. And you also be doing with construction mechanics. Construction mechanics, you'll be studying how to come up with different structures, integrity of structures, etc. And you also do chemistry. Chemistry, you do general chemistry, which is atomistic. You do atomistic, you do crystallography, and you do organic chemistry. Then you proceed on now to the engineering cycle. So in the engineering cycle, this is now specifically ENSAM Casablanca. This is specializing. So for the 6 semesters of engineering cycle, you'll be specializing, and these are some of the fields that you can specialize in, and these are offered at ENSAM Casablanca. So ENSAM Casablanca offers industrial engineering. It offers management of electrical and intelligent systems. It also offers electromechanical engineering, and it offers mechanical engineering. So these are the four fields that you can specialize in at ENSAM Casablanca. And we come to ENSAM Meknes. So ENSAM Meknes, also during the specialization period, which is the engineering cycle, these are the fields that you can specialize in. There's industrial engineering. You can specialize in mechanical engineering. You can specialize in electromechanical and industrial systems. You can also specialize in thermal, industrial, and renewable energies. And you can also specialize in industrial production and processing. And lastly, you can specialize in civil engineering. So these are the courses or the fields of specialization that you can undertake at ENSAM Meekness. So ENSAM Meekness, just to add on, like this is like the biggest ENSAM in short. It's bigger than ENSA, so makes it it's bigger than ENSA. It's bigger than ENSAM Casablanca. Yeah, so ENSAM Meekness is bigger than ENSAM Casablanca in terms of size. And as you can see, it's evident from the number of specialization that it offers. It has got 6 specializations, and ENSAM Casablanca has got 4 specializations. Yeah. So in general, this is all about ENSAM and the methods of evaluation in terms of passing a course is just the same as the ones I mentioned in the video for ENSA. So I urge you to go watch the ENSA video. The system is practically the same. They are the same. It's the same system. And so one might wonder, what are some of the opportunities that you can have after studying at ENSAM? For ENSAM, which is bigger than ENSA, you get to have a lot of opportunities, like in terms of exposure to the outside world. Like there are a lot of exchange programs with the outside universities, with universities outside Morocco, which have got a partnership with ENSAM here in Morocco. So depending on your performance, you can have the opportunity to go study or further your studies from a university which is, for example, maybe in France and other universities that have partnered with ENSAM, I mean. So there's a lot of exposure to the outside world, and if you are an outstanding student, you are most likely to go further your studies from outside Morocco. And in terms of on the job market, ENSAM students or ENSAM graduates, like they're also ranked on top because you graduate with a lot of experience. As I stated earlier, ENSAM students tend to do more practical than ENSA students. So you have hands-on practice, like a lot of experience by the time you're graduating. Yeah, so those are the opportunities that I can give out at the moment for ENSAM in general. And coming to that point, like I'd like to say thank you for your attention and wishing you all the best in your career and as you choose your career pathways. And thank you very much.